Before we begin, I want you to imagine something deeply human, something painful, something heavy, something all of us face but rarely talk about. Imagine making the same mistake again and again, not because you're weak, but because nobody taught you how to remember your lessons deeply enough to grow from them. Now imagine an animal that does not repeat mistakes, does not lose direction, and does not forget wisdom even after years of storms. That animal is the elephant. And today, this episode may heal a part of you that has been confused, rushed, or stuck for years. If you've ever felt lost, overwhelmed, or frustrated with your progress, stay with me until the end, because this might be the mindset that changes everything. And before we continue, subscribe to Sethtra Academy. This channel is for builders, for thinkers, for people who want to rise with wisdom, strategy, heart, and purpose. If you're one of them, join our family today. Across Africa's vast plains, elephants move with a calmness that feels ancient. Their presence is heavy, not because of size, but because of memory of storms, memory of dangers, memory of victories, and memory of the paths that saved their ancestors. While other animals panic with every change, elephants rely on the deep archives of their minds. They remember places forgotten by time, conversations written in silence, and emotions long carried by the herd. An elephant's long-term memory is not a skill, it is its greatest survival tool. Just like in business, long-term memory separates builders who last from those who collapse. Elephants remember every watering hole that kept them alive during droughts. Entrepreneurs must remember every opportunity that once saved them and why. The elephant mentality teaches that survival is not about being the fastest. It is about remembering the path. Elephants never rush, yet they arrive exactly where they need to be. This is the philosophy of sustainable success. In a world obsessed with speed, elephants remind us that speed without direction is wasted life. Elephants move slowly not because they are weak, but because they value energy, longevity, and precision. Your life doesn't need more speed, it needs more memory. Elephants remember faces for decades. They remember kindness. They remember betrayals. They remember who protected them and who harmed them. In business, memory becomes strategy. If you forget who helped you rise, you fall alone. Elephants use their memories to avoid old dangers. Humans often repeat the same mistakes because they rush instead of reflect. An elephant never walks into a trap twice. Entrepreneurs who think long-term rarely fall into old patterns. The oldest female elephant, the matriarch, is the keeper of ancient knowledge passed through generations. She knows paths her ancestors traveled decades earlier. This generational memory protects the herd. In business, companies die when leaders fail to preserve wisdom. Elephants remind us that leadership is not authority, it is memory. During droughts, elephants do not panic. They follow patterns stored in the matriarch's mind. Entrepreneurs who remember economic cycles never panic during recessions. Everything in nature is cyclical. Markets, seasons, emotions, success, and failure. Short-term thinkers get crushed by cycles. Long-term thinkers ride them. When young elephants are born, the herd surrounds them, creating a protective circle. This is the elephant strategy. Protect your future before protecting your comfort. In business, your future is your ideas, your skills, your discipline, your next generation. Elephants mourn their dead. Their emotional memory creates loyalty, compassion, and unity. This emotional intelligence strengthens their long-term survival. People stay loyal not to businesses, but to leaders who remember them. Elephants walk paths so deeply carved in memory that even after years they find their way back. Your life has paths carved in your memory lessons you must not ignore. Long-term memory creates long-term advantage. Elephants know hundreds of routes across harsh landscapes. This gives them flexibility and options. People who think long-term always have options. People who think short-term get stuck. When elephants travel, they conserve energy. They do not rush, panic, or waste effort. Entrepreneurs who waste emotional and mental energy struggle unnecessarily. Efficiency is survival. Waste is destruction. Elephants communicate through low-frequency sounds humans cannot hear. Wisdom is not always loud. Silent communication builds deeper trust than speeches. Great leaders speak less and observe more. Elephants drink patiently, slowly, carefully, because small mistakes kill big animals. In business, small errors over long periods destroy long-term success. Elephants trust memories, not impulses. Impulsive leaders break companies. Reflective leaders build legacies. Elephants value bonds deeply. They remember their herd even after years apart. Relationships matter more than opportunities. Opportunities come and go. Relationships last. Elephants do not fear storms. They remember surviving storms before. Confidence comes from memory, not motivation. The elephant's power is not physical size, it is mental archives. Experience becomes advantage when memory becomes wisdom. Elephants learn from pain. They store emotional lessons. Emotional memory prevents repeated heartbreaks, failures, and losses. Humans often forget emotional lessons and repeat emotional mistakes. Elephants remind us to honor our emotional history. An elephant never forgets a predator. Entrepreneurs must remember threats. Ignoring past failures invites future failures. Elephants move as one, coordinated, aligned, committed. Teams grow strong when the leader remembers each member's strength. The elephant respects time. It knows that rushing breaks legs. Your dreams need time. Pressure breaks greatness. Elephants teach us the art of patience. Slow growth builds strong foundations. Fast success creates fragile ego. Elephants invest in longevity, not short-term wins. Every move is intentional. Every step is based on memory. Every decision is based on patterns. Humans live in reaction. Elephants live in reflection. The elephant mind is calm because it remembers surviving chaos. Peace comes from knowing you have survived before. When elephants walk, the savannah shakes. Presence is built through experience. People respect those who remember their past. Elephants walk with dignity. They remember their worth. Long-term thinkers hold themselves with silent confidence. The elephant never competes with smaller animals. Long-term thinkers do not compare themselves to short-term minds. Comparison is amnesia, forgetting your own journey. Elephants respect their scars. Scars are memory. Your struggles are not curses. They are libraries. Elephants carry memories across generations. Legacy is long-term thinking. Businesses fail when leaders think only in quarters, not decades. Elephants remind us to think in decades. Your vision must outlive your mood. Your dream must outlive your fear. Your purpose must outlive your circumstance. Elephants protect the young because the young are the future. Protect your ideas like elephant calves until they can survive criticism. Elephants do not forget where they came from. Long-term thinkers honor their roots. The elephant mind combines memory, discipline, emotion, and purpose. This combination builds indestructible leaders. When elephants move, they carry wisdom older than themselves. When you move, carry your lessons with you. The future belongs to those who remember the past. Elephants survive droughts because they remember water. You will survive hardship if you remember hope. Walk into your life tomorrow like an elephant, calm, wise, intentional, and long-term. Before we end, subscribe to Sethtra Academy. If this touched your heart, join our family. This channel is not entertainment, it is evolution. And next week, we elevate your precision to a new level as we study the Falcon Precision, how to execute goals with zero wasted motion. Don't miss it.